Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Stadium Show YouTube channel and welcome to a brand new matchday vlog. And today I'm out on the road as we are off to Grosvenor Vale, home to Wealdstone FC, as they're taking on Barnet in the National League. Now I'm going to be in the away section with the Bees fans in this local derby, or is it? This is considered a rivalry, this is considered a derby, and it's one of the first fixtures that many fans of both of these sides look for as soon as the fixture list is released at the beginning of each season. However, why are teams based from areas nearly 15 miles apart considered rivals? Well, before heading to the match, I had to go down to the Hive, the current home of Barnet, but something which should have been Wealdstone's, to tell the story. Back in 2003, construction of a football stadium started here in Harrow. It was Wealdstone's idea of creating the stadium, and they were making their idea come to life. Suddenly, a company who were helping to co-fund the project dissolved, and now left by themselves, Wealdstone didn't have the funds able to complete the stadium. This is where Barnet stepped in. The Bees were looking for a new stadium themselves at the time, so they bought the land, finished off the construction of the stadium, and named it the Hive. They still play it to this day. As for Wealdstone, they eventually did find that new home that they were looking for here at Grosvenor Vale. Local team Rusblip Manor, who used to play here, had to move out due to financial issues in 2008. So Wealdstone bought the stadium, moved in, and still play here to this day. Now, let's go and enjoy the game. Of course, we had to try some food. You've got a chili cheese dog.
Yeah.
It's very messy.
Very messy.
And I've got the Stones burger. That's got some cheese, bacon, a really thick patty actually, onions of course, and some ketchup. I also get some chips with the skin on. Just tuck in. I did say it looked messy, and I've been proven right.
That's Tommy.
Same with mine.
Yeah.
Now, it's a pretty strange story, but now this is the game that both sets of fans look for immediately every season once the fixture lists are released. And it's also a game that promises drama, action, lots of goals, and lots more. Now, there's also a few other reasons, apart from the rivalry, why this is a big game. The first one is that it's non-league day, so we are expecting a bumper crowd here at the Vale today. A non-league day, if you're not sure what it is an annual event every March international break where Premier League and EFL fans are encouraged to come down and support their local non-league clubs, and lots of promotions and offers are given out as well. For example, if you show your EFL Premier League season ticket at the gate here today, you get a discounted ticket. So hopefully we could be seeing a crowd of 2, 3, maybe even 4 or 5,000 here in the stadium today. The other reason is that it's being shown live on BT Sport, which is really good for non-league. It should get lots of eyes on the fixture, so there'll be lots of expectations of both of these teams to perform. And speaking of TV, here's a fun fact for you all watching at home. Did you know that this Wealdstone versus Barnet fixture was actually the first ever match shown live on TV in England back in October 1946, just after World War II, live on the BBC. Unfortunately though, not all of the game was shown because it did get too dark at some points. Now, the third and final reason why this is a big game is because of league positions. Both teams are pushing for the playoffs, and this could be quite a big game in deciding whoever gets that promotion spot, because Barnet are currently in 5th place and Wealdstone are back 3 places behind in 8th. So if Wealdstone do manage to pick up all 3 points today, they'll be sneaking right up on Barnet's tails. Now, as I said, this is a game that could be very entertaining, very exciting, so let's watch the match. Well, we're in our seats now, and it's a very sunny and very busy day here at the Vale. Very nice day compared to what we've had with weather over recent days. We were quite scared that the game was actually going to get called off because of a waterlogged pitch, but no, it's all cleared up now. The weather is great, and also the lineups are out. Looking at Barnet, gone with Walker in goal, good strong defence. Kabamba's up top, so it's good to see him back starting again. Harry Smith is out unfortunately, but we've got Kanu in there, Cropper with his long throws. I'm pretty confident now, I'm seeing both the lineups, and my prediction is going to be 2-1 Barnet. I definitely think Wealdstone will score, but I think we'll get the 3 points. Before the game had even kicked off, the atmosphere was really starting to rise, and a small group of Wealdstone fans were already trying to start trouble with the Barnet supporters, and one of them, before the game had even kicked off, got taken out by police. Nonetheless, both teams walked out onto the pitch and we were ready to kick off the derby. The game started off quite evenly, however Wealdstone kept on committing a lot of fouls and it was clear that they couldn't deal with Idris Kanu. Not long into the game, a flare was lit off. However, it was a Barnet coloured one coming from the Wealdstone end. Not sure how it happened, but it was sorted out and we were able to continue. Nicky Kabamba then had by far the best chance of the game so far, the ball falling to him. However, his strike, which should have been a simple tap in, was well over the bar. Near the end of the first half, Gorman fancied his luck from the halfway line, and the goalkeeper's gloves had to come in use. Moving into the second half, on the 46th minute, before I even got back to my seat, Nicky Kabamba slotted the ball home after a fantastic run. I was taken aback and was lucky I even managed to get the goal on camera. 1-0 to Barnet. Of course, the scoreline was only 1-0 and Wealdstone still had a chance of getting back in the game. However, Laurie Walker denied them any hope. And any hopes of a Wealdstone comeback were further diminished when in the 74th minute, Harry Pritchard smashed the ball home into the bottom corner to make it 2-0 to Barnet. as we neared the full-time whistle, many of the home fans had started to leave. And that was the end of the game. Full-time 2-0 to Barnet. Derby Day delight for the Bees. Well, full time here at the Vale, 2-0 to Barnet. It was a fantastic away day, fantastic win, and that really does help our push up the table with promotion now. I think we played really well from minute 1 to minute about 75. Then they got a bit nervy, they could have scored Wealdstone, but overall Barnet did really deserve that win. Kabamba, of course, getting the first. He seemed really good today. He might have been our man of the match. Laurie Walker as well pulled off a couple of good saves to keep us in the game near the end of the game. A record crowd here as well of 3,012, highest ever attendance here at the Vale, which is great to see so many people here on non-league day. But of course, most of them were Wealdstone fans, so that's quite funny because all of them came down and we won. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to consider liking, subscribing, sharing and commenting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.